Welcome to InformedTouristA.I. This is Curtis, your traveling guru. Let's get this out of the way. Please hit the like button and subscribe for God's sake. No, really do subscribe. And now are you ready to navigate the treacherous depths of tourist dangers? We're about to plunge headfirst into a world where paradise can quickly turn perilous. What if I told you that beneath the shimmering turquoise waters and behind the vibrant tapestry of exotic cultures lurk dangers more sinister than a scorching sunburn? Stick around, dear viewer, as we unveil the mysteries behind tourist disappearances and equip you with the knowledge to stay safe. From the unpredictable wrath of the ocean to the cunning schemes of those who prey on unsuspecting travelers, we leave no stone unturned. Stay until the end to discover the number one danger, a silent predator lurking beneath the surface, often unnoticed until it's too late. Please subscribe to InformedTouristA. Now on with the video. The ocean, a vast and unforgiving wilderness, holds many secrets. It can be as tranquil as a still pond one moment and as ferocious as a raging beast the next. Out on the open sea, a phenomenon as awe-inspiring as it is terrifying can materialize in an instant: the rogue wave. Imagine a wall of water, towering several stories high, surging from the depths without a moment's notice. These are not the crests of a building storm, but rather solitary giants, often appearing in otherwise calm conditions. For centuries, sailors whispered tales of these monstrous waves, dismissed as maritime folklore. But the ocean, as always, has the last word. The existence of rogue waves is now undeniable, captured on camera and confirmed by scientific observation. Their impact is nothing short of catastrophic. A cruise ship caught in the path of a rogue wave can find itself tossed about like a toy boat. Smaller vessels, even fishing boats built to withstand the rigors of the sea, can be capsized in an instant. And for those unfortunate souls caught on deck or swept from shore by these watery behemoths, the outcome is often tragic. Heed weather forecasts, particularly those that mention strong winds and unstable sea conditions. Respect the ocean's power. The ceaseless ebb and flow of the tides, governed by the gravitational dance between the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun, is a force of nature that has shaped our planet for millennia. For the casual beachgoer, tides may seem like little more than a gentle rise and fall of the waterline. But underestimate their power at your peril. Tides can change with surprising swiftness, transforming a seemingly safe stretch of beach into a treacherous trap. A leisurely swim can quickly turn into a desperate fight for survival as the outgoing tide pulls unsuspecting swimmers further and further from the shore. The danger is compounded by the fact that tides vary greatly depending on location and time. Strong tidal currents, often invisible to the naked eye, can sweep even the strongest swimmers off their feet. And once caught in the grip of a powerful current, it's incredibly difficult to escape. Panic sets in, leading to exhaustion and, in tragic cases, drowning. But fear not, dear traveler, for knowledge is your most potent weapon against the unpredictable nature of tides. Before venturing into the water, consult local tide schedules. Pay close attention to tidal ranges and the times of high and low tides. When swimming in unfamiliar waters, always choose designated swimming areas patrolled by lifeguards. By respecting the power of the tides and arming yourself with knowledge, you can enjoy the ocean's embrace while minimizing the risks. Beneath the tranquil surface of the ocean, a hidden world teems with life and unseen forces. Currents driven by wind, tides, and the Earth's rotation course through the water, shaping the underwater landscape and influencing marine ecosystems. While some currents are gentle and predictable, others possess a hidden power that can catch even the most experienced swimmer off guard. Undercurrents. These underwater rivers, flowing in the opposite direction of surface currents or at different speeds, can be incredibly strong and difficult to detect. They lurk beneath the surface, hidden from view, their presence often only revealed by their effects. Imagine yourself wading into the ocean, the sun warm on your skin, the waves gently lapping at your ankles. You venture a little deeper, enjoying the refreshing coolness of the water. Then, without warning, you feel an irresistible force pulling you away from the shore. You try to swim back, but the current is too strong, dragging you further out to sea. Panic sets in as you realize the gravity of the situation. You're caught in an undertow, a powerful undercurrent that can quickly sweep you away from safety. The most important thing is not to panic. If possible, try to swim parallel to the shore, not directly against the current. Once you feel the current weaken, gradually swim diagonally back towards the shore. Chapter 7. Wildlife Encounters, Sharing the Water with Nature's Wonders. The ocean, a vast and enigmatic realm, is home to a dazzling array of creatures, each more extraordinary than the last. From the majestic whales that roam the open ocean, to the bioluminescent organisms that illuminate the depths, the diversity of marine life is a testament to nature's boundless creativity. But as with any wild environment, venturing into the ocean's domain requires a healthy dose of respect and caution. While encounters with marine life are often awe-inspiring and harmless, some encounters can have painful, even deadly consequences. Take for instance the jellyfish, an ethereal creature with a venomous sting. A chance encounter with a jellyfish can leave you with painful welts, and in some cases trigger a severe allergic reaction. Then there are the sharks, apex predators that have captivated the human imagination for centuries. While shark attacks are relatively rare, they do occur, and the consequences can be devastating. Even seemingly innocuous creatures like sea urchins and stingrays can deliver painful stings, while encounters with territorial seals or sea lions can result in bites or scratches. Before entering the water, familiarize yourself with the local marine life and any potential dangers they may pose. Always observe marine life from a safe distance. Chapter 6. Scams and Petty Crimes, Tourists Beware. Stepping off the beaten path and immersing oneself in a new culture is an exhilarating experience, but it also comes with its own set of risks. Tourists, often easily identifiable by their brightly colored clothing, unfamiliar languages and general air of excitement, can become easy targets for scammers and petty criminals. From the bustling marketplaces of Marrakesh to the crowded beaches of Rio de Janeiro, opportunists lurk in the shadows ready to pounce on unsuspecting travelers. Their tactics are as varied as the destinations themselves, ranging from simple distractions to elaborate schemes designed to relieve you of your valuables. One common tactic is the helpful stranger scam. Imagine yourself, map in hand, looking utterly lost in a foreign city. A friendly local approaches, offering to help you find your way. You gratefully accept, relieved to have found a good Samaritan. But as you wander through a maze of back alleys, you realize you've been led astray. Chapter 5. Alcohol and Nightlife. When the party turns perilous. The allure of a vibrant nightlife is often irresistible, especially for travelers seeking to unwind after a day of exploring. The clinking of glasses, the pulsating rhythm of music, the promise of new connections. Nightlife offers a temporary escape from the everyday. But as the sun sets and inhibitions loosen, it's easy to let down your guard, making yourself vulnerable to a host of dangers that lurk in the shadows. Excessive alcohol consumption, often fueled by peer pressure or a desire to fit in, can cloud your judgment and lead to risky behavior. You might find yourself wandering into unfamiliar and potentially unsafe areas, accepting drinks from strangers whose intentions are far from honorable, or engaging in reckless activities that you would never consider in your right mind. And if you're traveling alone, the risks are amplified. Without a trusted friend to watch your back, you're an easier target for those who prey on intoxicated tourists. By taking a few simple precautions, you can minimize the risks and ensure a safe and enjoyable experience. Chapter 4. Unfamiliar locations, lost and vulnerable. There's a certain thrill that comes with venturing into the unknown, of immersing oneself in the unfamiliar sights, sounds and smells of a foreign land. But this sense of adventure can quickly turn to disorientation and even danger if you're not careful. Getting lost in an unfamiliar city or wandering into an unsafe neighborhood can quickly turn your dream trip into a nightmare. Imagine yourself, armed with a flimsy paper map and a smattering of phrases in the local language, navigating the labyrinthine streets of a foreign city. The sun is setting, casting long shadows, and you realize with a sinking feeling that you have no idea where you are or how to get back to your hotel. As darkness descends, so too does a sense of vulnerability. You're alone, disoriented, and an easy target for anyone with ill intentions. Before setting out on your adventures, take some time to familiarize yourself with the layout of the city or town you're visiting. Study maps, both online and offline, and make note of key landmarks, transportation hubs, and your accommodation. When exploring unfamiliar areas, especially at night, stick to well-lit and populated streets. Chapter 3. Human Trafficking, a Shadowy Underworld. In the shadowy corners of the world, a sinister trade operates, preying on the vulnerable and desperate human trafficking. Tourists, often perceived as wealthy and naive, can become targets for this heinous crime, their dreams of adventure shattered by the harsh reality of exploitation. Human trafficking encompasses a range of illicit activities, including forced labor, sexual exploitation, and organ harvesting. Traffickers often prey on individuals who are isolated, vulnerable, or desperate for a better life. They may lure their victims with false promises of employment, education, or romantic relationships, only to trap them in a web of abuse and exploitation. Tourists, especially those traveling alone or venturing off the beaten path, can be particularly vulnerable. Traffickers may target individuals who appear lost, disoriented, or in need of assistance. They may also operate in tourist hotspots, using their knowledge of the area and their ability to blend in to their advantage. The methods used by traffickers are often subtle and manipulative. Trust your instincts. If something feels off about a situation or an individual, Chapter 2. Natural Disasters, Nature's Fury Unleashed. Our planet, for all its beauty and wonder, is also a place of immense power and unpredictable fury. Natural disasters from earthquakes and tsunamis to hurricanes and volcanic eruptions can strike with terrifying speed and ferocity, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. For tourists, these events can transform a dream vacation into a desperate fight for survival. Imagine yourself lounging on a pristine beach, the sun warm on your skin, the gentle sound of waves lapping at the shore. Suddenly, the ground beneath you begins to tremble, a deep rumble shaking the very foundations of the earth. A tsunami, triggered by a distant earthquake, is racing towards the shore, a wall of water building to a terrifying height. Or perhaps you're exploring a lush rainforest, the air thick with humidity and the sound of exotic birdsong. The sky darkens ominously, and a deafening roar signals the approach of a hurricane, its winds capable of ripping trees from the ground and reducing buildings to rubble. If you find yourself in the path of a natural disaster, stay calm and follow the instructions of local authorities. Chapter 1. The Deep Blue Cemetery, Unveiling the Unsolved. The cases we've covered so far, while tragic, at least offer a semblance of understanding, a reason behind the vanishing. But some disappearances, particularly those at sea, remain shrouded in a chilling veil of mystery. Imagine stepping aboard a cruise ship, a floating city filled with laughter, music, and the promise of adventure. You wave goodbye to the shore, excited for days of endless horizons and luxurious indulgence. But for some, that promise of escape turns into a terrifying reality show they never signed up for. They vanish without a trace, swallowed whole by the vast, unforgiving ocean. The investigations that follow often turn up more questions than answers. Did they fall overboard? Were they swept away by a rogue wave? Or is there something more sinister at play? The vastness of the ocean makes finding answers as difficult as finding a message in a bottle. Despite sophisticated sonar technology and tireless search efforts, the ocean often keeps its secrets well hidden. Stay informed, stay safe. Thanks for watching InformedTouristA.I. Hit the like button, and subscribe to stay safe and informed on your travels. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against the unexpected. By being aware of the potential dangers and taking appropriate precautions, you can minimize your risks and enjoy all that this incredible world has to offer. Now check out one of these videos.